Oh, what's up, everybody, man? Whoever's watching, I just wanted to get this video out and talk about what I saw on yesterday's live stream of O'Shea and this girl. I forgot her name, but one thing I want to say, and I've seen it time and time again, is that the reason why black men overall get a bad rap is because our women don't promote the good men. See, what this woman said on O'Shea's blog or live stream, she said that the good men, she said the good men don't have the best sex. And she seemed to she put the so-called ain't shit niggas on top of the good men because of their sexual experience. So this is another female here, an ex-swirler, her name Irene. She sits back and says, well, if men learn how to put it, hold it in their pants and only have sex when they're married and they're ready to, have kids, we wouldn't have all the single moms. So it contradicts what most of these women actually saying and what she's saying, what she overall believed, because she pretty much told on herself when I forgot this guy's name. Edward said, "You wouldn't want your son to date a single mom," and he said basically was like, you don't want to you're making excuses for single moms, but you wouldn't want your son to marry a single mom. So pretty much you being a hypocrite. And she tried to backtrack and whatever, but the whole point is this chick, what's her name, Lindsay? She pretty much outed herself by saying that good men don't know how to have sex real good. So I look at this, and then you go down a list, you go all across platforms, from Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. You hear the same damn thing coming out of these black women's mouths. They never promote good men. They always say they love their kings, they love this, but many times you hear them say, you hear them always promote the bad boys, the thugs, the players, the drug dealers, the dope boys. You always hear them say every good thing under the book, and then they said bad things about them. But one of the things they always push in the narrative is that these thugs have better sex, these thugs are funnier, these thugs are better men to them. But then when it don't work out, then they want the good men. But you see that when they're in their prime, they never produce any type of good content for good men. I have never seen any black woman ever promote any normal looking man on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook at all. I never hear them say, we need to stop chasing these nothing ass dudes and go with the good men. In the beginning, we need to teach our daughters, if we have daughters, to go after the good boys and not these thugs. We need to give them an ultimatum. We never hear this. We never see this. We never see them promoting good men. We never hear them saying that. They always make excuses up in their minds and on videos about good men, saying good men are not funny, they're boring, and this and this and that. But what I said to these people is that you can't tell. Why can't you sit back and tell the guy the things you want to do and see if the good guy's going to do it? So you can keep the good man, and he can do things that you want to do that in your favor, so you can actually have a productive relationship. But instead, you discard him because he's not equipped. He's not having he doesn't have all the excitement and the joy and all that stuff you want. So you're not patient enough to actually wait and see how he develops with you. You willing to just throw him away, and then later on in life, after the guys had fun with you and had kids, you're complaining and you talking about you want to be lesbian, or you found God, or you did this and did that, and then you want some good dudes to come in your way and say, hey, I'm going to be the stepdad. It don't work like that. And a lot of guys out here see this game and run. They see all these older women, and they see all these used up baby moms, and they know these women are chameleons. They know that if you haven't promoted a good black man or any normal black man, regular dudes, then you're not made for regular dudes. And this is the reason why a lot of men, red pill men, even men who's ghost men, we mainly promote dating outside our race, because we have to. Most of us who are good and most of us who are good, and we're not a part of the messed up problems in the black community, we always have to correct our women on. We have to correct our women. We have to correct their promotion of non-black. We have to promote all of the men that they promote. We have to correct it. We have to show everybody and tell everybody, no, I don't have kids. I never been to jail. I don't act like that. And it makes the good guys do double the work, because now we have to over represent ourselves as the good black man, and we have to lay it on thick, because these women are promoting these ain't shit dudes and saying how good they are, and everybody in the world is viewing them, looking at them, hearing what they say, and say, damn, all of the men that they promote are thugs. All the men that they said are good are bad boys, are these type of guys that they're promoting. Oh wow, they got the best sex. So when you start looking at it, these women, black women, the ones who promote these thugs and stuff like that, these same type of dudes, they're the reason why a lot of black guys are fetishized by other races. Because if women keep saying in an open medium, saying how these guys are sexy and this and this and that, there's going to be other races of women who want to take a shot. But what we see nowadays is that there's men out here that are able to travel, and we're able to represent ourselves in person, and we able to correct all of the misinformation that's been put out there about us to people's faces. If somebody meets you and you walk into a new place, someone might use a slang to introduce themselves. Hey, yo, what's up, man? And you have to correct them. I don't talk like that, man. Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought you. And then you're like, yeah, I get that a lot. You think that I speak in them kind of terms and them slangs. Yeah, that's our women like those kind of guys, but I'm not like those guys that they promote. That's the reason why I don't really mess with my own people, or I don't really hang around most of them like that. So I'm generally outside of my own community. And you have to keep saying that to certain people when you meet them. Or if you don't say it like that, you just tell them straight directly, I don't speak that way. Or I'm not like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. Because with our women, they're not promoting good black men. They're not doing that, because in theory, in their minds, they're using the good black men as safety nets. They want these guys as backup men so they can use and abuse. because they know when they have fun and they do everything they can to destroy their life and mess up their life, they can walk and get a good man who's been working his ass off ever since he was young and had his mind right ever since he was young. But then she comes out of nowhere with all her bags and problems, and she start to realize at better. But then no one wants that. No one wants that. No one wants a female who didn't know how to do basic things when they were younger, but they always wanted to turn up, and do all that other bullshit. And one thing that this female said in one of the interviews, in this interview, she said that not everybody is thinking about important things when they're younger. Oh wow. I wanted to say, if I was on there, but I don't have no followers or whatever, what he says on there, I don't care. But pretty much that's bullshit, because the men who don't fit in the black community, they have to mature a lot faster than anybody else in the black community. They have to get better, and they have to get better and get more focused, so they can take their mind off of not being accepted in their own community, and they have to go into overdrive into being successful. So by the time their journey of being successful, they're not around their own race a lot. They're around other races, and they start getting accepted while they're moving up and while they're in certain circles. And then eventually they start speaking white. They start liking things that other races like. They start speaking certain languages, and then these women figure out, and these men on the other side figure out, hey, why you don't like your people? You racist to your... No. I wasn't accepted at first. I'm not gonna go back to a place that I wasn't accepted in the first place. So that's bullshit. No, you was able to benefit off of the dysfunction of not preparing in the beginning and when you was younger. But the men who don't have that benefit, they have to mature a lot faster because they're not accepted, and they have to get themselves focused because they have no support. Because if they fall, they ain't gonna have nobody around them to support them. So they have to be focused in order to build up that support system for themselves. And I'm not saying people, I'm saying that financial support and people who are around them who respect them enough to help them out. And 9 times out of 10, if a man is not accepted by his own people, he finds other races of people who will treat him with more respect and accept them the way they are, and those people will help him and get support. But it would take a long time. So that's bullshit to saying that not everybody's not thinking about doing some serious stuff when they're younger. No. That's the privilege for the people who's popular. That's the privilege for people who thugs and hood rats and all them other people who have certain type of looks. But when you don't look a certain way, you have to mature a lot faster. You have to do a lot. You have to be more focused than anybody else around you, because guess what? No one's around you to help you out. No one's around you to give you support, to be cheerleaders around you. Nobody around you like that. So eventually you have to do your own shit, and you can't play around with your time. You can't play around with your youth, because you are not afforded the benefits of doing that. So and also with our women, I see that black women who don't promote black men, they always have this kind of have this hate for good black dudes, because it messes up their narrative that most black dudes are in jail or dead or are homosexual. But then you turn around and then you got good fresh men who walking around with their mind right, and they got all these they organize and they have a little money, or they have they got great potential. They're not picked by black women. They're not even promoted. If you don't like these men, the best you can do is promote the good men so we can get a positive light in our community. But instead, you're promoting rappers, you're promoting athletes, actors. You're promoting everybody in entertainment. You're promoting any thug boy and dope boy you can promote. You're promoting jail dudes. But you never promote the construction worker. You never can promote the welder. You never promote the 9 to 5 guy. You never promote them. There's no websites made by black women that promotes any of the normal black men. But there's a million websites out here trying to promote these women who they have master degrees, or they're educated, but they don't look that good. But everybody wants everybody to claim them. Then you have the simp black men who are promoted too. But people think that every black man is a simp and they will take what they can get. This is the reason why you have the fat acceptance of white women and Latino and some Asians who walk around fat and know that they can go to black men as their last resort when their race don't like them. So we're fighting a kind of a black civil war with the good people who don't have a voice to the clown people who do have a voice, and that allowed us in a room. But then when the good people who finally get a voice, there's more clowns than it is real people in a black arena. In a black arena, you only have about 50 or 60 or 70 guys who might not be the typical stereotype, and then you have at least like 100,000 of these ain't shit dudes who got 9 to 10 kids, who women promote all the time. You can't beat these dudes. So the best thing you can do is step out of the arena and then try to come back with more people. But it's hard because these guys who are good, they're not going to fight a losing battle. They're not going to fight a losing battle. They're going to be smart. They're going to pick up their stuff. They're going to pick up their talents. They're going to pick up their mindset, learn different languages, travel the world, or just date other ethnicities. They're going to date, they're going to think other races and other, they're going to date other ethnicities, whatever, man. Because, I'm going to pronounce it Western. I'm sleepy a little bit. But, the one thing that they don't understand is that a lot of men are tired. A lot of good black men are really tired of dealing with women who don't promote them in the right light, because we're not promoted at all. But there's all these other mediums that are promoting black women in every light, and we're supposed to accept every type of black woman, even if she's bad for us, even if she doesn't give us no kind of respect. We supposed to keep promoting them. And this is the problem. The good black men never get promoted in the right way. We always are thrown under the bus by our own women when we do good. And then you have the pro-blacks who want to sit there and blame the good men who had nothing to do with messing up the community in the first place. And then they got some nerve to say it's the responsibility of all men. But they never, ever, ever look towards the guys who are getting these women pregnant. And these women, they're not the guys who literally are with these women. You can't tell a black man who his first sexual experience was with a white woman or an Asian woman or a Latino woman to go do something for the community, because guess what? He wasn't in that community. He didn't do nothing. Just because he's black don't mean he needs to help nobody. That's like That's like somebody buying a car, running it in mud, and then you're walking down the street. It's not your car, but you throw the keys to you throw a bucket of water and you throw the bucket of water in a bucket and a rag, and say, clean my car because we both black. That it don't make no sense. Or you messing your own house up, and then you come and tell somebody walking down the street who don't even know you, but you see him, and you say, oh my god, I gotta use this guy. Hey, you're black, clean my house because it's dirty now. Like, it don't make no sense to sit back and tell guys who never had any hands in this shit to clean up them community, because we didn't cause that shit. But that's that pro-black rhetoric bullshit. So, but this whole video, I don't want to go run too long, but pretty much, black women never promote good black men. They don't promote us at all. You know, they promote the Pookies and Ray Rays. They promote them the most, and they say the right things about them, and they never say the right things about us. You can always see it when a female, all across the board, even the black nerds, the blurs, or whatever you want to call them, the sophisticated women, they say the same thing. The so-called average woman, average black women, they all say the same thing. If you ask them who gives the better sex, they would say an ain't shit nigga. So that means that the ain't shit nigga that they always talk about has ran through every section of black women out there. So it means that these women are not good in the first place. They're not good in the first place, because you can never hear a woman say, oh, no, I object to that. The good black man does this and this and this and that. Why would you want this kind of guy? Why would you want this kind of guy? You don't hear a lot of these women out here saying that I picked this man first. I tried it with him for 5, 6, 7 years, but it didn't work out. But I can't say that he was bad in bed. I can't say that he's this and this and that. I'm not going to talk about good men like that. But I'm not going to promote the bad men at all, because they're fucked up men. I'm not going to promote them. But these women, they voluntarily put these guys on a pedestal. And you see it in all the videos. You see it in every section of YouTube with women, with black women. They always have something good to say about, street dudes, guys who don't got themselves together. They always make excuses for them. But the black guys, they despise good black men. They always say that, they're arrogant and this and this and that. If a woman has a lot of excuses, if you go ask, this is a trick that I learned. Ask a woman the difference between a good black man and a bad, ask a black woman, what's who's better, the good black man or the bad black man, and ask them how many traits that you can find that's good in a good black man that you can use, and how many traits that's good in a ain't shit nigga. And if they say sex and fun and this and that, that's not a girl for you. Because if a woman is good, she's gonna find like a million things that she can name that's good about dealing with a good black dude. That's not dealing with no financial gain or any of that other bullshit. If she can't find any kind of positive response to your answer or reply to your answer, she is one of those ex-Pookie and Ray Ray's fun toys that they love to play with. Just don't be fooled. Don't ever be fooled by these women who said that they were passed by nerds and went to white women and stuff like that. Because if you ask them certain questions, they'll tell you automatically what kind of woman they really are. And you can actually see what kind of women they are based off the committed music they listen to. Also, who they find attractive on TV. Attraction to certain celebrities can tell you who a person really is. Because if they're attracted to somebody, if they're attracted to these kind of rapper type dudes, and not attracted to like a businessman or somebody in a suit that they can find out here, that they can see, you know, that's successful, that's not in the entertainment industry, and they can be like, oh, if they can name a guy that you don't even know, and you show a picture of the guy and he's not a typical dude that's in the entertainment industry, or if you got a guy in the entertainment industry that no black woman likes, but this black woman yeah, she's different. But if you got a female who likes a typical type of dude that all the females like and think is hot and sexy, you can tell that this woman likes this type of dude. She's only with the guy she's with if he's a nice dude or whatever. She only with him for something to gain. But if that dude that she finds attractive, that she like and lust after the most, step to her, she's gonna cheat. She's gonna cheat on him. And I've seen plenty of women in the shade room comments say how they would actually leave their man, their boyfriend and their husbands for Nas or Fabulous. And they're like, oh, my husband he's gonna have to take the L on this one. And I seen comments like that. And these are women who's supposed to be nerds and this and this and that. I seen them say that stuff. I even seen when the guy that plays Steve Urkel, Malcolm Jaleel White, whatever his name is, they posted a picture of him, and all of the women sat back and said something about him. So I said something to them. I said, now this is the reason why black men go to white women, because you don't even give them respect unless they have tattoos and stuff on their faces. And everyone wanted to object to what I say. But then I said, look at every single comment on this list, and you tell me that anybody like this guy and think he's attractive. And this is the reason why he decided to go to another race. And everybody wanted to do that, but they took my comment down. So I'm not trying to make this long, I just needed to get it out. That's some bullshit. We don't have any good male representation on the behalf of good black men. And the reason why men can't promote good black men, because we're not trying to date good black men. People listen to women. Women are the most catered gender on earth. Everyone sell to women. So women are supposed to be the ones to promote the good black man, because people sell shit to women, mostly black women. Selling and catering to black women overall is a $1 trillion industry. You got the weave, you got the TV, you got the books, you got the ratchet TV, you got the makeup products, you got the fake ass and fake titty, fake boobs market. You got the Instagram, you got the fashion Instagram bull crap that they selling to people. Black women, when you sell to black women, you pander to black women, you make a killing off of that. This is why Steve Harvey does that. This is why Derek Jackson does this shit. This is why all these people are doing all this dumbass stupid stuff, do it. This is why rappers make more money off of females than males. Because people know that males are smart with their money, and they buy they're not reckless with their money, and they don't really sit back and do stupid shit with their money. But women, on the other hand, they buy anything and everything that tickles their fancy, or they buy stuff that other women like. So this bullshit to say that why don't black men promote themselves? Because the fact is, black men can't promote themselves because no one listens to them. Look at a man like Obsidian. He's doing different from what everybody else in the black manosphere is doing, but he doesn't get any support like the other YouTubers who are pandering to women. He's telling the truth, but then everybody, including women who comes on his platform, sit back and say y'all better men. Oh yeah, nobody like y'all. Y'all don't have a personality and blah 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 blah. They always come with some kind of they always come with some kind of like some really 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 hate in their voice and in their heart for good black men, because they know good black men is not gonna allow themselves to be used no more. And Obsidian, he says this is a podcast for everyday brothers, the thinking black men, and they don't like that. They hate it. And he does the right thing about promoting good black men, and he's the voice on the black sector of YouTube about the good black men and what they are talking about and how they feel. And no one wants to hear it. He has no support. So you know how good you see how it was like that. He has all these supporters, but he doesn't have enough like other YouTubers who cater to women and bring women on their show. Because every time somebody goes on that Obsidian show, he always destroys them with logic and facts. There's only a few women that ever been on that on O'Shea's show. I mean not O'Shea. Obsidian show, and really was speaking some truth. But the rest of them came on with their stupid ass rhetoric and stuff like that, and he chased them off because they couldn't tell him anything. They couldn't bring up facts. They couldn't bring up logic. They just kept bringing up the stupid talking points they always bring up. So that's bullshit, and that's the bunk right there. If good black men are promoting ourselves, good black men, people gonna sit there and listen to it, because the fact is, there's plenty of men out here who did promote good black men, and they got their websites taken down by black women. They got their YouTube pages flagged. They got their Instagrams flagged and taken down. They got their Facebooks taken down because they was talking about good black men and putting good black men first. So that's bullshit. Because guess what? As I said, women can get to other women better than men. Women will listen to women even if it's a small number. If you got a small number of black women who's come together and says, yo, we tired of these women throwing this narrative out here about these good black men. We got to promote our men and make our men, even the men we don't even mess with, look good so they can find happiness. We never hear any black women say stuff like that, because they want a cleanup man to deal with their bullshit, and they also want a man to bow down to him and call him queen and all this other bullshit. So don't ever say that, oh yeah, black men need to promote themselves, because we can't. Because when we do promote ourselves, we have a gang of black women who take us down, just like the Detroit 300, just like any kind of organization that were created for black boys to be raised to be better men. Black women destroyed those organizations because it doesn't include women. They don't want good men to promote themselves, because they know that if good black men are promoting themselves, and if good black men get the advantage in the black society, they won't be able to do the things that they used to, and they will be called out for the things that they're doing. So they want the same thing to happen in the wrong light. But guess what? The world already views them in the wrong light, because they got shows on here like Love and Hip Hop. They hearing stories about black men in droves going to other countries, telling their stories, crying they're literally crying when they get treated like, even with some type of respect by women of other nationalities. Like, you have to look at this scenario. These millions and millions of black men who have a problem with black women are not a few. They're many, and they're not promoted. Black women do not promote the good black man at all, on no platform. You don't hear a website promoting good black men. You don't hear any YouTube. You don't hear them saying anything. They want something out of it. They don't do it out of the kindness of their heart. They don't do a man crush Monday for the good black men. They don't do a good black man spotlight or small award show of saying, oh yo, but this guy did this and did this and did that. But they always have something for the women. And they cater to women because they know women are easily influenced. They easily manipulated into making somebody rich out there. But I'm going too long right now. I don't know how long this video is, but yeah, man, the title of this video gonna be basically black women don't like to promote good black men. So